I'm so excited for today's video. It's been a minute since I've done one of these. It's going to be suns out, boobs out, bums out around here because I live in California and the pool's just opened. So I thought I need to get myself some new swimwear. I hopped onto Amazon, found some very affordable plus size options. Everything is $30, or should I say $29.99 or less. And I'm going to show you all what they look like. Super excited, let's get into it. Before we get started, I've got my own underwear on. Let's keep it hygienic. So things might look a little bit weird. You might be able to see a pant line of mine, and that's just my underwear. It is what it is. So this I bought in a 3X. This one goes up to a 4X. I think possibly it might run a little bit small because, well, it definitely, the boob bit for sure is small because this is actually all my boob here. My boobs are not fitting into these pre-made cups. I was kind of excited because I wanted one with cups, but boobs don't fit. Another thing, so on the picture on Amazon, you can see that on the model it kind of comes down like this, looks very cute. Honestly, unless I'm holding my stomach in like this the whole time, I know that as soon as, I turn, sort of sit down or do anything, because I've got a bit of a gut here, it's basically this bit's going to get lost, and that's probably how it's going to end up. The back for this one is not very flattering on me, so it's actually supposed to have this second bar here, but as you can see, as soon as I turn around, it just disappears, so it's not brilliant. It's also supposed to be a tummy control, have a tummy panel. It is double lined in the front. Yeah, it's got a double lining, so that white stuff is the lining and then this is the back. But honestly, I would say there's not really any stomach control in there. These pants do got very high. I don't know, I love it. I think they're really cute. Again though, on me, probably especially just being such an apple shape, and I've got these rolls here. This one is having a tendency to roll down. I love the halter neck. I love halter necks. They just don't always work out very well with me, unfortunately, because of the big boobs. It pulls on my neck a little bit, but I do love the aesthetic of a halter neck, so I shall never stop trying to get halter necks. But overall, very full coverage in the back. It goes right down under those cheeks. So if you're not into like a cheeky style, this is really good for that. Overall, really good coverage. Definitely covers my muff at the front as well, especially where I've got the gut, the belly coming down. Sometimes my muff can kind of have to be a bit aware of that. Overall, I'd give this like, it's very cute. I think it looks better in video than it possibly does in person. I'm going to give this like a 6 out of 10, even though it doesn't fit the boobs. $27.99. This one goes all the way up to a size 22. I got it in the 22 because I wasn't sure exactly what size I was. So all of them, I think I basically went up to the biggest sizes that they had. It is a little bit big on me, I will say. I think I personally could go down to a 20. So I'm 5'2" and about 222 pounds, just to give you some idea of the sort of measurements. I'm an apple shape, so I carry most of my weight in my stomach. The other reason I kind of was sizing up a little bit with the swimming costume was that sometimes you kind of, because you've got all your weight in your stomach, you need to kind of size up to accommodate for that. But I'm actually thinking that's only really if you're a little bit taller than me. So if you're taller and bigger and have an apple shape, then you probably do want to size up to kind of accommodate for the stomach. Now, what I love about this one also has the stomach control panel thing. So I think this is kind of the ruching here is the stomach panel stuff. It's only, again, just a double layer. I'm not particularly feeling any major stomach, pulling in. It feels pretty comfortable, but then again, maybe I'm just used to sort of very Spanx-like wear, and not being able to breathe. So I feel like that's kind of my basis that I go off, like stomach control, stomach panel. I love that it is a one shoulder. Haven't seen the one shouldered stuff since about the year 2000 when I was in college. Lots of one shouldered stuff then. I used to quite like that stuff. Again, this one is not cheeky at all. Plenty of coverage. It also has a lot of material here, covers up your muff, which is good. If you don't particularly love the one shoulder, or you want a little bit more support, or you just don't want it to come down when you're playing piggyback or whatever it is in the pool, what's it called, water polo or something, you can pop this strap on, so the strap just comes off very easily. The strap is adjustable, which is nice, and you can then sort of make it into, like, has a little bit more support. Personally, I don't love the strap. I feel like I don't like the balance, you know, of the thicker side and then this thin strap. This also has cups, not built in, but inside it. As usual, these bloody cups are like moving all around everywhere. I would probably have to take them out, because literally as soon as you get in the pool, you know those cups are going to be inside out and like giving you weird boob. So I would just take it out myself and have saggy boobs, and hope that you can't really see it. But they are there, and you can take them out if you want, or keep them in. I just usually find them more of a pain than anything. So let me give you a twirl. This one was $29.99. It also goes up to a 22. I got it in the 22. Again, with the other one, it's a little bit big for me. It's gaping a little bit here. This bit feels nice, but it could be a little bit tighter, I suppose. What I particularly loved about this one is the neckline. So it's kind of like the appearance of a halter neck, but guess what? It's not. So it feels really comfortable, but it's so cute. I bought a similar bikini last year in that the top was kind of like this, but actually the straps just went straight down as opposed to doing up at the back. But it had this kind of like mesh bit here, and then on the pants, it also had a bit of mesh down the side. I think this is actually very flattering, because I think the mesh kind of cuts away a bit and gives the illusion of a little bit more curves, especially apple shaped like me. I don't really have those curves, so I need that kind of look. I like that it's a bit peekaboo. I mean, I do have saggy boobs, but it is what it is. It does come with cups, which my boobs are desperately falling out of right here. But I just love it. Look at the coverage. So, ooh, nice coverage. If you don't want it cheeky, I think even if I size down, it's still going to go right under that butt cheek. The back has a really, it's kind of an interesting, more of an interesting shape, I think, than others. If you're worried about all your flap hanging out, you know, your flaps at the back, this one has definitely got you covered, literally. It's going to cover all that up. So I feel like it really is, if you're feeling, you know, you want something a little bit sexy, but not too revealing, and doesn't actually have too much skin on show, I think this one is really, really great for that. As with everything I've chosen, everything on Amazon, it comes in tons of different colors. I am just going to link everything down below in the order that I show it as well, to make it super easy if you're interested in checking these things out. But yeah, I definitely love this one. And, you know, like I said, very affordable. Oh, and I just want to let you know, this line here, that's where I have my pants on. So it is giving me a little bit of a belly bulge, but without my pants on, would be free, plain sailing. It would just be my belly all the way, baby. This bikini goes up to a 3X. I'm wearing the 3X. It's a two-piece bikini. So it has this kind of little support piece underneath, has the little pads inside, and then this sort of flowy bit over the top that I think kind of hangs pretty nicely. I think the cut of this area is quite a kind of sporty look. So if you're into that, quite like it. The pants are quite nice and big. This has a little bit more showing. It's not super cheeky, but yeah, a little bit more cheek if that's what you're into. Let me just do a little twirlaroo. So, okay, the back's not bad. I don't have sort of all the flab hanging out. It's not showing as much flesh as the first bikini. I think the first bikini, absolutely loved it, the polka dot one, but it just wasn't right for me. I prefer this one, although I'm feeling like the way the inside bit is hanging, it's giving me a little bit, this is kind of starting to sort of ride up a little bit. It looks a bit funny, I don't know if you can see. So I don't think it fits me, like this bit's loose. I think it's because my boobs are so heavy. If it could stay, oh, maybe I should, oh, okay, you can adjust it. So I would probably adjust it then. And that would give me a little bit more support, make my boobs look a lot better, you know, nice silhouette there. This colour, it's a pretty cute colour. The colour is as it is. I thought maybe it was more of like a faded colour because it was online, but the colour actually does come out like this. It does have a ton of other colours as well. I really like it. So the front bit is longer. So if you've got big boobs like me, it is going to cover those boobs and go down to the stomach. But then it's, you know, short at the back so you can see sort of the back. Yeah, I'm liking it. It feels pretty cute. It's kind of like you get this little rah-rah type thing, but I don't know. I lose my words. I can't think what I'm trying to say. You get what I'm saying. Let's move on. This was the cheapest one, $19.99, goes up to a 3X. I got the 3X. 3X fits me pretty well, I would say, honestly. I don't know, I was just feeling like club vibes back when I used to go clubbing when I was about 15 years younger. You know, that sort of rave sitch, I would say. This one had really good reviews. I'm personally not feeling it. Where does it go wrong for me? So while I like the idea, the actual bit that holds your boobs in here, so again, it has one of those padded bits, but I feel like this is going to get all mucked up. I mean, even as it is right now, it's kind of a little bit crumpled up inside there. It's not sort of straight, and I feel like that probably would get worse with wear. As you go around the back, it's all this kind of netting material. So I mean, it covers the flaps, the flab rolls, but you still can see them. I'm not massively bothered by that. I'm fat. It is what it is. I don't particularly like having my belly out, so although it does go over the belly, you can still see my belly button through it. And then it has this kind of meshy part underneath. I don't know, I'm not feeling this. It's not a vibe for me. We're not meshing well together. I feel like a fisherman or something, actually, like a fisherman net that I'm caught up in. So don't love this one. Tons of people on Amazon did, and they all looked amazing in it. But yeah, myself, just not feeling it for myself. I feel like my boobs look kind of saggy as well. I hope you all enjoyed today's haul. It gave you some ideas, gave you some courage perhaps to wear your swimsuit, bikini, whatever. It is swimsuit season. Let's do this, people.